the spirit across campus is that everyone's on the move, that our students are really hungry, that we got some students that are really working hard, and I just want you guys to keep that pace. Keep that pace. One of the things that's so important as we move through, as I meet with students, and I just want to, Mr. TD, if that's okay, if I could say, hey, guys, make sure every day, when you can, check in with me, check in with your coaches, with your student coaches. Man, that is so important, so important. There's still students that have come by the office, and the first thing I asked them was, have you met with your coach yet? And so that's where you want to start out every day, you all. Make sure you go by there, get the information you need, and ask the questions, and we're there to help with everything that we can. Of course, we gave a brief discussion at orientation about some of the things that we want to do. And of course, we'll get a chance to talk about that really closely as we go through your orientation classes. Orientation 1, 2, 3, and 4 will all go through a program that we will work with you all to get you prepared as far as providing tools that you need to move into your career. I want to go over our points once again that we're going to go through in these classes. Do an honest self-evaluation. We're going to make sure that every student goes through a good, strong self-evaluation that pretty much kind of gives you an idea of where you want to go, what you want to do in life, and where you want to be. Expand career and industry awareness. Today is one of those days where we are doing a brief introduction of some of the opportunities, some of the industry awareness things that are out there in the community. And we will do more of that in the future with different events, bringing organizations on campus to talk with you, different businesses, things of that nature. Manage your image, of course, which is really important, and I'm sure some of our speakers will talk about that today. Managing your image. You know, we hear often the dress for success. You know, I couldn't help but see Brother Ballard, Mr. Neal, and all of our presenters when they came up today and say, man, those guys are dressed for success. They are ready to go. And that's really important. That's really important. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to work on some opportunities to hopefully provide needed things for students. If you need a coat, if you need a shirt and a tie, or if you need a nice suit for an interview, ladies, you know, we're going to work on getting you that information. We have the resources to do that. And then also, gaining experience. This is going to be a really critical part. I've talked with Reverend Mary about the process of us being able to get our seniors into some internships, into some places where you want to work, the type of business you want to work in, and go from there and get that experience, whether it's paid or unpaid. So we're going to work on that. We're going to get you exposed to that. I think some of our speakers are going to speak to some potential opportunities that we have. And then make doing a habit. You know, waking up every morning, working every morning, pursuing every morning your dream. And so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some of the steps to get you there, to get you in that process of thinking every morning about, you know, how my resume looks, how my presentation looks, how my connections look. Am I reaching back out to my mentors? Am I reaching back out to that guy that works in business relations for Coca-Cola? Did I make sure I send him an email because I'm interested in working there? So all of those things are going to be things that we talk about. I probably could go on and on about it for 2 hours, but we're going to bring it down and we're going to work within our orientation classes so that we can talk about it one-on-one. I'm not going to hold you long. Today is a services day. We talked with Reverend Mary about, so we invited some organizations to come in. That's one of the things about Chapel you all and about Shorter College. Of course, you know, President, our staff, Dean Gilbert, Dean Hertz, every day. You know, you go into class, working on your grades, what's the census count? Are you getting to class? You know, are the students making there? But also, that's very important. But we also recognize too that our students, our staff here, all of our people here, our family here, that there's some resources that you may need. You know, there's some things that you may need help on, you may need assistance on. There's many resources out there in the community that I think are so important to you guys having a good future, to you finding out and getting everything that you need right here on campus. It's just not about education, it's about life, about preparing you for your social skills, about making sure that you are secure, you're stable when you leave here. And so throughout the year, throughout the semester, we're going to bring out some different organizations, different people that can provide whatever information you need. That's hopefully you can reach out to these people, talk with them, and get the help and information that you need. So we're going to do that today. We're going to introduce, I guess first I want to say that our office is right next door to the library. Please feel free to come by that office anytime. Email works really good also in the system. That's another thing I want to remind students. Please check your email. Load your email up on your phone or whatever you need to do. But it is just super important that you check your email every day. That's a part of doing. That's a part of getting up every morning and saying, hey, let me first get on top of my business. Let me check my email, see if my teachers sent anything, see if our coaches have sent anything out. Hey, you never know, it may be a job out there that may say, hey, I met you last week at an event at Shorter. I want you to come over and see me. You gave me your email address. So make sure you check your emails. Contact me anytime via email, and we'll go from there. Also, too, I want to announce that we are another organization. Mr. Toby is the National Association of Black Men United. We are working together with a brother, Jason Smedley, to bring that organization here on campus. We've had some students who've been involved in that process, and so I just want everybody to keep your eyes up, keep your eyes out for that. This organization is going to be, our number one focus is to ensure that students graduate. Students graduate, that's the focus, that our students graduate. So whatever you need to get you there, we're going to try to work to make sure we get you there. So, as we move forward with our all-star team here, we have a group of speakers that are going to speak for a brief 5 to 10 minutes, talk about some of the services they provide. They also have information, paraphernalia, things of that nature to hand out. Please you all, find them after chapel, ask questions. They have cards, make sure you call them. Man, these folks are, I'm just thankful. They all received a call kind of at the late hour, and amen, Ms. Perez. And because of their spirit, it wasn't me, it wasn't Shorter College or anything like that. It's just that their serving spirit gave them the lift to be able to come out today and be here. So I want you to give them a warm round of applause as they come. So our first speaker is going to be Miss Jessica Caldwell. Miss Jessica Caldwell is an administrator with the Arkansas Department of Workforce Services. She is our go-to person, our call person, our training person in relation to the Arkansas National Career Readiness Certificate. I've seen that on a few students' resumes. We've talked about it, and we just wanted Ms. Caldwell to come and just kind of expound about it, how important it is for all of our students to be able to get that career readiness certificate. So once again, let's give a round welcome to Ms. Jessica Caldwell.
Good morning. Good morning. Do you guys need me to use a microphone, or can you just hear me? Okay. Now, I want to first thank Mr. McCoy for inviting me, because let me assure you that he's been working very hard to get the National Career Readiness Certificates available at the campus. He has, we've talked many times, and every time I talk to him, he's very excited about this. So I hope everyone will take a look at the pamphlets that we passed out prior to getting up. Take a look at it, look at what the career readiness certificates can offer, how you get them. And I wanted to add that Mr. McCoy did call at the late hour, but he is so convincing. I hang on. But what I want to talk to you about too is I'm here today to just explain a little bit about our National Career Readiness Certificates. It's an ACT curriculum, work keys curriculum, that is uses a tool to help job seekers and students build their skills for occupational skills, have a document in place that they can share with employers, add on their resumes, which is important, and your applications that says, I am skilled at certain levels. The certificates come in levels ranging from bronze to platinum. Of course, as the higher score you make, the higher level you get in your certificates. Now, employers are asking these days if you have one. Some employers are asking for particular levels like gold, silver, or whatever. And then there are jobs, employers that are just saying a certificate. So to us, it's important that you take advantage of it from our office because it's free. You don't have to pay for anything. We cover the cost of the test. We, once you successfully complete the test, we will provide your certificate. And it's nationwide acknowledged. It goes into an ACT database that's nationwide. So your certificate level does not only just stay in the Arkansas employer database, it's nationwide. So if you go somewhere, another state, wherever, you can be in New York looking for a job, and if this application or this announcement says, ask for certain credentials and a certificate, well, if you have applied and you meet these certain qualifications and have a certificate, your name can pop up in that group. It just depends on how high of a certificate you have, but your name will appear in the group. So you're always there in that applicant pool. Now, we have an office that serves us on university and our workforce center. Our workforce center has the curriculum, which is it goes through the program that you learn about the assessments, which are called workplace documents, applied math, and graphic literacy. And once you go through those and score certain levels, they will forward you or refer you on to take the work keys exam. It's proctored in the university office on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Ms. Williams is our proctor. She's here. I think that class is at about an hour per assessment, Ms. Williams. So it takes about an hour per assessment. There's 3 assessments, so it's a 3-hour exam. However, the curriculum, when you're going through for your study, that is a self-paced, internet-based curriculum. So it depends on how much attention you give to it. You can get through it quickly, or you can kind of drag it out, but most people do it within a day. So that's not much of your time, right? Okay, there is also, excuse me, after you've gone through those steps, excuse me. After you've gone through and gone through the curriculum, you refer to take the exam, you proctor, the proctor takes you through the course. If you successfully complete, you will get a certificate level, like I said, bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. The higher the level, the better your chances are with an employer being picked up. Now, and it goes into our employer database and the nationwide ACT database. You'll get a certificate. You have to go back to your proctored location to pick up your certificate as verification. However, if you lose it or forget what your scores are, you can come to the office and get a copy of your scores. You can also go to the ACT work web page and pull up a copy of your certificate. The certificates in-house will have the governor's signature and the director of agency signature. However, if you get it off the web page, those signatures will not be there. So it would be to your advantage to hold on to it. Do not lose it. Yeah. Any questions about the work keys? Yes, ma'am.
Is there an age limit on qualifying for it?
No, ma'am. It is no eligibility criteria except being a U.S. citizen. It doesn't matter if you have a degree. It doesn't matter if you got all these years of experience to go along with it. Of course, that looks good on your resume, but it does not affect whether your ability to take the exam or not. You just come in, you inquire about it, ask about getting set up to take the work keys curriculum, and we'll take it from there.
so much, Ms. Caldwell. I really appreciate that. Let's give her another round of applause, her and Ms. Williams. Really quick, what she discussed is so important. Let's make sure if you have any questions, if you ask those questions, we're going to be able to, they've given us the opportunity for a license to be able to do that right here on campus. So we've teamed up with the literacy lab and with our computer lab to be able to set that up for our students to be able to go in and do. So any questions about that? Of course, we'll talk about it more in orientation class. Have any questions, I'll make sure and give them your contact. Our next speaker is Miss Salethia McCall. Ms. McCall works with the Central Arkansas Planning and Development District. She is a career consultant, and when I tell you, a very strong, high-spirited career consultant. Make sure you guys take notes and welcome her and Ms. Khadijah, who also works with the Arkansas Workforce Services. Thank you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. How's everyone this morning? I'm kind of like my speak before me. I don't need a mic. I can talk loud enough on my own. And yesterday it was kind of a phone call shocking when I got Mr. McCoy's voice on the phone, and he said that, could you come over tomorrow? And I said, come where? He said, would you come speak and give some details about your program? I said, of course, because we're supposed to always be ready, no matter what the task is.
That's true.
We should be already set up in our minds that we can do all things.
Come on, yeah.
So that's why I'm here today, because I come to give you some general information about a hidden gem within your community. Yeah. That is the North Little Rock Workforce that is located at 324 West Pershing Boulevard here in North Little Rock. Myself is a career consultant. My name is Salethia McCall. My partner in crime is Sister Khadijah Hall here, and we work very close together there. You ask, what do you do at North Little Rock Workforce? One program we have is called WIOA. That is a granted funded program. That is from, we have three different funding streams. We have ADUP, dislocated worker, and we have the youth. The ADUP and the dislocated worker is from ages 24 and above. The youth program is from 14 up to 24. So you see why some of them are interlining, because when you turn 18, you also consider an adult. But in our program, you can be one of the other. What we do and what we offer there, we offer work experience for the youth. We offer occupational training skills for the adult. And with the youth program, it is a paid youth program. We just don't have them out there working and not paying them. They work, they get paid. They are called work experience because we put them on a program where they can learn hands-on experience. Also, previously spoken about was soft skills. Some of our youth are missing soft skills. Some of our young adults are missing soft skills. We have to have those in order to operate in the work area. Occupational training. That's why we have a select demand occupation that we would assist you all on. If you want to further your education, if you want to go back to school, if you know someone who would like to go back to school, we can assist them with a funding program. You have to apply for the program. You have to have eligibility for the program. But if you want to know some things that is on the program, you can go on the ACRS program, which is I have to have a backup sometimes, which is on your internet, and you can find all of the eligible providers, and you can always see what is in demand. Some of the things that are in demand right now is accounting, business management, marketing. We have also your computer science, CNA, LPN, I can keep on, RN, phlebotomy, dental assistant, air conditioning, and refrigeration, and also welding. So as you see, you have a lot of things that you don't have to go and get a 4-year degree to have. So some of these programs, just imagine 3 weeks, you got a certification. You can start to work. You can use that, and it's not only here in Arkansas, you have a license to practice somewhere else, or go somewhere else with. Here at Shorter, we have the teacher and childhood education here, because look how many teachers are in demand.
Right.
Look how many educators that are needed. So as you see, our program can help assist you if that's your area that you would like to make a career, because we try to teach young people not to just have a job, but to have a career. It's a major difference. It's a big difference. So we are trying to incorporate, because I work with youth. And let me tell you one thing, that when I first got this job, I really didn't know what to expect. And it seemed like, okay, what do I supposed to do? But then I got used to youth. Yes, I have kids, and yes, I believe in education, and yes, I believe them being able to be self-sufficient and be good citizens. And so when I got into this program and saw all the youth that we need help with, all the young people who are uncertain about their future. So I felt this program is really needed, and I hope, please ma'am, please sir, that if you have someone in your community that would fit our program, please feel free to have them come over to the North Little Rock Workforce Center, and we will do our best to assist them. We also have job placement for employment there. We have a young man by the name of John Stewart, and he's excellent with it. He's our research coordinator with it. So just feel free to come in. Like I said, we're a hidden gem, but we work hard though. So feel free to come in and see us and